ago from dropping Avery off at school. So I figured I would jump on now, and then I'll try to come back on again later this afternoon, and then not tonight because we have ice skating early tomorrow morning. We'll see how it goes. Okay, first person here is Queen City for love. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures with cause for celebration coming in. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be well functioning, but anything that's not functioning well will move into the past. With new opportunities coming in later this spring, you could have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have a Libra around. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, and if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Simran, general. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life could change you for the better quickly around work, school, or business. You may have money coming in. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Could be planning travel. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And a wish may come true around work, school, or business. Not bad, not bad. Hi, Mel. Awesome. Matt's feelings for me today. May find you to be overall a nice person, somebody whose intentions are good, somebody who is well balanced, but there is something that they may feel is either overbearing or oversteps a boundary. I don't know what that is. There's something that may make them feel a little bit awkward or uncomfortable about a boundary. I don't know what your relationship is like with this person. Devin, money. And person is bringing in love and money or more of it, and things are moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe adding a new stream of income. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but happiness comes in around adding a new stream of income that could be bringing in more money this spring. Mihak, general for May. You have new beginnings on the horizon, and life could change you for the better quickly around work, school, or business. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. Could have some money coming in, maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief and like a wish has come true. May have choices and options that come in around social activity. Lita, cards for K, Taurus, and I. He's been distant, so I pulled my energy back too. Well, he seems to be interested, and he seems to think that the two of you have a nice connection. He shows up right here in the reading, but he may be unsure of exactly what he wants at this point, and he's kind of taking time for himself. It's okay to let him come to you. He will. You're probably going to hear from him, and communication should pick up sometime between now and like the end of the weekend. Emin, does B think about moving me to his team? Yeah, that could be true. Learning to breathe. What can I expect next in my love life? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you do have romance heating up or moving forward. If you're currently with someone, current relationships should be grounded and stable, slow to move forward, but successful. If you're not with anyone, you may have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Laying down the law, setting boundaries, expressing your wants and needs around love may be helpful. You also could have a Sagittarius coming in. Sarah, A, the Pisces' current feelings for our current situation. Maybe feeling anxious or stressed. There's anxiety around the situation or around things being unbalanced. I may feel like a little stagnant, like slow and stagnant. But maybe okay with slow and stagnant. There's a little anxiety around the situation. I don't know what the anxiety is about, but they may feel like slow and steady wins the race. Cosmic energy at work with the coworkers. You might be feeling stressed or burdened by the situation, but as we move through the spring, the energy should be improving. Plus, I think that there's going to be more people leaving, which I think is going to be helpful because there's strength in numbers, and people aren't going to be assholes when they don't have, you know, like people can be assholes because it's like they're together, but when there's not, when they don't have their group around them, they're not going to be the same. Stupid. It's immature behavior. But it should be improving. Dakota, general. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money comes in, finances improve around work, school, or business, and you may be spending time with a Leo. TVET, tickets to the party Friday are sold out. Do you see my cousin being able to get a ticket somehow? I think so. Yeah, it looks like most likely. Yeah. Kanchan, what do I need to know from tarot? What do I need to know from tarot? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Emin, how will A take it if I move to B's team? They would be okay. They're feeling like grounded and stable, new beginnings around the horizon, or content. So I don't know what these teams mean, but they just may feel like you're doing what's best for you, kind of a thing. They would be okay with it. Butterfly for the next 24. Perseverance leads to success around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. You got money coming in. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and so is happiness. Happiness is coming in around work, school, or business. Galasha, love, marriage. What's the question? Maggie for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. PG, 24 hours from now. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Money coming in, finances could be improving. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You may be spending time with the Sagittarius. Vaishali, how would tomorrow's general medicine practical exam go? It should go well. So things get unstuck and begin to move forward. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may feel relief when it's done, and you're feeling like grounded and stable. It should go well. Michelle, love. When it comes to love, you have new beginnings on the horizon. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning pretty well. But if anything that's not functioning well will move into the past. If you're not with anyone, Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. It could be with a Capricorn, could be with a Libra. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Emma, does A think I spy on him, or was it coincidental? I don't think he's thinking much about it, but if this is something that you continue to do, he's going to think that you're spying on him or that you're looking for something. But if it only happened once, it doesn't show that he's really thinking about it. So I think it's fine. Hang on a sec. Triple Gemini, what's coming towards me in love? You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or communication will pick up if you're in a relationship. If you're not with anyone and you're not hoping to hear from anyone, you have a love offer coming in from an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Although Libra comes up the strongest as of right now. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and life could change you for the better quickly. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Mega, love. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when a wish comes true around love. If you're currently with someone, you have the world at your feet and things should be well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you have a Cancer, a Capricorn, and a Libra around. Exploring your options leads to success. New beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in long-term commitment. Eric, what will things be like for me at home and at work today? General for today. General for today. You have a new venture on the horizon and good communication or communication coming in from somebody you're hoping to hear from. May reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you may be feeling grounded and stable. New beginnings are showing around work, school, or business, and a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Mountain, will I have to move because of the restructuring? I don't think you will. No, I don't think so. If you move, it's by choice, not because you have to. It's like you choose to. Summer, love, love. New journey on the horizon that could lead you to success around love. If you're not with anyone right now, slow and steady wins the race, but exploring your options could lead to success. You've got a Sagittarius and a Scorpio around. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, but slow and steady wins the race. Exploring your options leads to success. I wouldn't rush into anything right now. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Near future for Jane and me. Communication's either coming in or picking up. You may be planning travel. Things are moving forward and you're ready for it. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition, and expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Payment, weekly reading. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business, and you may get good news around work, school, or business. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure, and relieved around finances and work. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. M&M, general. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you get good news around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Cancer, maybe even a Libra. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Could be planning travel. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. New beginnings are on the horizon. You're leaving the past in the past, and life is moving forward. Not bad. Kick it, love. Kick it, love. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in, but you may have to cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you in order for new doors to open, and then a wish comes true. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship could be successful, but don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, you have an Aquarius coming in, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe even a Sagittarius. You'll have choices and options that lead you to success around love, and your next relationship or current one, if you're in one, should have long-term commitment around it. Mountain, what to expect with the restructuring and reductions, benefits moving forward. As of right now, I don't see any change around money or benefits. There may be changes in choices and options around work activities or workload, but I don't see much changing around money or benefits as of right now. I think it's going to stay the same. Twin Flames, what will be F's biggest regret when I leave? Where is it that you're leaving from? What is it that we're talking about? Pallavi, love. Slow and steady wins the race around love, and if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you have choices here. You have a Leo, a Scorpio, and then another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listening to your intuition and exploring your options leads to success around love. Perseverance pays off. Expressing your wants and needs leads to happiness, and life comes into balance. Sha, love reading. Leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, or anything that's stuck or stagnant, and not looking back, your love life will move forward towards greener pastures. If you feel as if you're beating a dead horse or you're not getting anywhere with a current situation, leaving it in the past may be helpful. And then you do have new opportunities coming in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe a Capricorn. Expressing your wants and needs around love is helpful. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Twin Flames, what will F's biggest regret be for me leaving home? They could miss you. This person may miss you being there, but they're kind of looking at the situation like you're moving forward with your life and you're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. So there's not a ton of regret around the situation. It may be like, you know, you're moving on, or it's time for you to move forward. Lita, haven't heard back from the hotel yet. Will they hire me and work with my schedule? I'm hoping so, because I'll be able to qualify for the mortgage loan. I really need it to come together. I think they're going to hire you. If for some reason they don't, you have another job coming in, so you should be fine. You should be fine. Leave it for the next 48. You have the Empress bringing in love and money, or more of it. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe putting time and effort into a side business, side project, side hustle that could end up being quite successful. Listen to your intuition. There's relief around life moving forward. Not bad. Twin Flames, future love. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when success comes in around love. You've got life moving forward towards greener pastures. You could have a Sagittarius or a Leo coming in, and you do have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't settle for less than you want or need when it comes to love. Leo and Sagittarius come up the strongest around you, but you also could have a Capricorn. Lita, card for Art, the Pisces, and I like him a lot, and I'm wondering if there's long-term potential between he and I. Okay, is there long-term potential with Pisces R? Yeah. There is potential, yeah. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but there's still potential there. Davy, for the next 3 weeks. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in success. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. And you may be feeling relief around life moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Come on, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Setting boundaries is helpful, leads to long-term commitment, and cause for celebration. If you're in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, your relationship should be fine. But if you're not, anything that's not functioning will move into the past to make way for greener pastures. You have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also could have Sagittarius. Exploring your options leads to success if you're not with anyone right now. Shantae, what are Adaba's true long-term intentions for me? He doesn't have any specific long-term intentions. So if you have intentions with him, I would let him know what your feelings are. But he looks like he's half in, half out, or comes and goes. And I don't see much changing around that. Should I choose Jason over Adaba for a long-term relationship? The cards can't tell you who to choose. You have to make that decision. But I do see that there could be long-term potential around Jason. I don't see that around the other guy as of right now. So if you're looking for a long-term, stable, committed relationship, and maybe Jason may be the one to go with. Lita, the townhouse downtown, the one for 184 is still available. I like that one a lot. Will I be able to get it? You have potential here. You do have plenty of potential here, and a wish comes true. I would try for it. See what happens. See that cards around the side hustle coming in. No longer holding yourself back. Whatever this side hustle is, teamwork is favored. A new journey begins. Through divine guidance, it leads to happiness and success. So whatever this is, it may not be bringing in short-term success, but big picture, it's bringing in success. Galafsha, will I have a love marriage? That's up to you. You come to a crossroads. So what I think might happen here is you may have like an arranged marriage that you have to decide, do I want to wait for a love marriage or do I want to do this? That's a crossroads that I think you're going to come to. So you have to decide that. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Virta, me and boyfriend M, what's coming? There may be distance between the two of you and arguing. And that may be stressing one or both of you out. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but there may be some chaos or disharmony in the situation. Oh, hi, Adonis. There we go. When I read that question about the love marriage, it reminded me of this girl that I was friends with in high school. So I don't know, maybe there's a reason why I'm going to tell it. Because it popped up into my head. So I was friends with this girl. I think we were in the same science class. I don't remember what science it was, but I know it was a hard class. Anyway, her name was Rebecca. She had gotten involved with some guy that we went to high school with, that her parents just didn't like him. They really didn't like him. I don't know. I guess he was kind of known as being a player. I don't really remember the whole story, but I think he may have been accused of something, some kind of misconduct. Who knows if it was true, but anyway. And you know how you are when you're in high school. So she was like so in love with him, and her parents were like, we'll pull you out of the fucking school. You're not dating him. And I think that that's what wound up happening. I think her parents pulled her out of school, if I remember correctly, because I hadn't seen her for like years. I forgot what his name was. I think his name was John. Anyway, her parents wanted her to have an arranged marriage, and she was against it. She was in love with this clown. Anyhow, you know how it is when you're a kid. So I hadn't seen her for years, and then she came into the store that I worked like years later, and she said that her parents arranged a marriage for her, and that she got married young. I mean, we were young. I don't know, like not right after high school, but maybe right out of college. or maybe we were like 22 or 21 or something like that at the time. And she said that her parents arranged marriage for her and she was so against it. And she was so disappointed that she had to go through with it. But that now it was a couple of years later and that she was really happy with the way things turned out. And I just thought that was such a nice story. And I remember at the time feeling like, God, I hope that she's really happy, but she really did look happy. And she had kids and she was like successful. And she said it was the best thing that happened to her and that she was glad that she didn't wind up with the creepy guy. But anyway, so anyhow. Oh, damn, hang on a sec. Where am I, Miss K? What is coming in next in love? You're not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. So if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably new energy coming in and it may be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, although Capricorn comes up the strongest. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life moves forward towards greener pastures sometime between now and the end of the spring. Emin, who is most likely attracted to me as a romantic potential? A, B, or A, K? Okay, let's see. B comes up the strongest as of right now. Then I would say A, K, and then I would say A. But it's hard to measure things like attracted, you know, like people don't, like, not everybody feels the same. So it's hard to measure things like that. YP, what good things are coming to me for the rest of April and May? What good things are coming to me for the rest of April and May? If you have a new job or business opportunity, solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of May. Maybe spending time with a Leo. There could be new energy coming in around you. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings around the horizon. And you might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Sumya, when will I find a high-paying job? And maybe this fall, sometime like between September and like the end of September and the end of the year. Like the last quarter of this year, I think. Maybe the month of October. Ruchi, next in love. Negativity moves into the past and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have new beginnings on the horizon and luck changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You also could be spending time with a Sagittarius. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you might be feeling better, like things are functioning better. Six of Pentacles, personal relationships, whatever it is that you're working on tomorrow or wherever you are, you may feel like you're being heard, better respected, and better compensated. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race. New beginnings around the horizon, and money may be coming in. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Anthony, when can I expect a full-time job offer? Will it be from oil field job or construction? It may be in the oil field, and it may be sometime like August through October time frame, something like that. New love. Update on if there's still a chance for romance with Jay. I would think so. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's a little slow, but there is still opportunity. Yeah. Rihanna, Captain RG and me this week. Depends where you guys are in your relationship. I don't see much changing. You might be feeling a little disappointed or negative around the situation, but things are a little slow. So it depends where you guys are in your relationship. I mean, not necessarily. No, I can't say that they're all romantic potentials. I don't know if you're interested in them, but I don't see, like, I don't see much moving forward with these people as of right now. I mean, is there a chance for things to move forward? I mean, anything is possible, but none of them are showing as particularly romantic at this point. So it depends where you are in the relationship with them. You might have to kind of put it out there. I don't know what kind of relationships these are. Amy for the next 48 hours. Next 48 hours for Sunny, there may be a new journey that begins. Could be spending time with a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Empress is bringing in love, money, or romance, or more of it, and life is moving forward, and this person should be ready for it. Brenda for today. You may have a new job or business opportunity present itself, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward. You have the world at your feet. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Nev, will Megan approve my month's leave next month since it's such short notice? I think you could get it approved. Yeah. Yeah. Amen for the rest of the week with the O. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful to bring things back into balance. Things look a little slow and steady wins the race, but communication looks like it's pretty good or it's picking up. Tanya, General. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful. General. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. You may be feeling like life is coming into balance and grounded and stable around finances. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. And you may be spending time with that Capricorn with a love offer here. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be planning travel. And Lourdes, who has more chances to become the director at AVPF, me or Paulo? He is current vice director of the school. Okay, let's see. As of right now, I would say he does. Magician's heart, love. You've got new beginnings on the horizon, cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Now you have the Hermit in reverse, which can indicate if you're currently with someone, somebody may feel as if they've done something wrong, but they're not taking responsibility for it. Anything that you feel has been burdening, deceitful, Fool is in reverse, something could get revealed that needs to be dealt with. You may choose to leave this in the past to pursue greener pastures that have long-term potential around it. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Emily for today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow, and look out for having an argument or a disagreement about something. Maybe the disagreement is about like things being slow. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, but there's something else that you might be feeling annoyed or upset about. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is suggested. Migu for the next 24. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Pisces. Life is coming into balance. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. You may be spending time with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Amu, romance and love coming in. You do have the opportunity for love to move forward, but if you're feeling undecided about leaving something in the past that's no longer serving your highest good, that may be why things are not moving forward. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life can move forward towards greener pastures with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Shushti, what do the cards want me to know? Walk away from people, places, and things that you feel are disappointing, and a new journey begins. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have choices and options around social activity. Lucky, General. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Life comes into balance. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have some good money headed your way. Now, it could be through a side business, side project, side hustle, or they could be two different things. Money could be coming in, and that could be funding the side business, side project, side hustle, or they may be independent of one another. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's positive. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you could be planning travel. Butterfly A, love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be growing, changing, and transforming for the better, leading you towards the 10 cups being full. If you're not with anyone, lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You have a Scorpio and a Libra coming in. Not bad. Alex, moving soon, so I put my gym account on freeze and tried to tell them yesterday I won't be renewing. Will I be able to get my gym to waive the cancellation fee and be free? Yeah, I think so. Most likely. Most likely. Miss Scorpio is Scorpio. Miss Billy, is Scorpio being honest with me about what? People are not honest about everything. Kritika, what does R the Virgo think of M? They find this person to be successful, smart, intelligent, grounded and stable, attractive and ambitious. Is the Scorpio being honest about A? Nope. I don't know what's going on, but there's deceit around the situation. Or you're not hearing the whole story. There's more going on than meets the eye. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Tanya, romance. You got romance that leads to a committed relationship. And you have a wish that's coming true. Negativity moves into the past. You could have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that's coming in, very passionate. You could have Sagittarius with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around a new journey beginning. Ivo, busy with a garment sample. Please advise the decision on the sample regarding us securing orders by May. But what's the question? I need to know specifically what the question is. I can't give you a decision if I don't know what the difference is, you know? Or what the circumstances or situation. Cinnamon for today. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Might have choices and options around social activity that leads to cause for celebration. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Ivo will be securing orders from the sample. I think you will be, yes. Most likely. Alina, does Nathaniel have love feelings for me? I don't see love around this situation, but it does look like there could be passion or a sexual connection. So I would say be careful with this. If this is something that you want to be a romantic connection, express your wants and needs before moving forward with passion. Tanya, love coming in. Yep, Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Maybe with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life is coming into balance. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. Could be with Capricorn. This guy, he doesn't stop. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you do have a committed relationship here if you choose to enter it. Oh, you too, Lucky. Thank you. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Susie for the rest of the week. You've got new beginnings on the horizon. You could get good news around work, school, or business. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could also be bringing in extra money. Happiness comes in around social activity, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Oh, good morning, beautiful Jasmine. Tanya, Capricorn wants me to meet his family. Yeah, I bet. And he's like, he's going to put the pedal to the metal, I think. Let's see what happens. It's okay if you go slow and steady wins the race. Fartika, General. You've got life coming into balance, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and something nice may be happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting may be happening, or you could be starting a new journey. Jasmine, love for the rest of this month. I'm a single Libra. Between now and the end of the month, I don't see all that much changing. You got the Hangman here. The cards suggest it may be time to walk away from or disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. It looks a little slow. Lady Sunshine for the next 5 days. You have making decisions that push life forward, especially around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you could be planning travel. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Mel for the rest of the week. Mel for the rest of the week. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around social activity. Life can change for you for the better quickly, and you may have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is. It would be positive. You have money coming in. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that could make you feel successful around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. Angelus, I haven't seen a question from you. I'm sure you did, Adonis. Thank God it's over with, though, because, like, doesn't this shit stress you out? Like, why does everything have to be so stressful? No, that's okay. It's fine. Just put the question and I'll answer it. Angela, should I wait for Bryce to reach out or let it go? We talked last weekend. I wouldn't wait. If you want to speak to him, I would say reach out to him. Because it may be slow. I don't know what your relationship is like with this person. But I would reach out to him rather than wait. So in any situation, like, waiting creates more waiting, like Mel said. But if you're in a situation with somebody and it's just like okay, you're interested in somebody and you're wondering, should I reach out to them? Reach out to them always, because waiting keeps you waiting. And then you're stagnant if you're waiting. Like, anything, what's in motion stays in motion. What's stagnant stays stagnant. It's hard to make something change if that's not already moving. But if you've texted somebody 17 times and they're not responding, cut your energy and walk away from the situation, because if you texted somebody 17 times, they're not going to answer on the 18th time. Like, poking them is not going to change the situation. So if this is something that you're putting a ton of energy into and you're not getting anything out, then the situation is out of balance. And what I find a lot of people will do is, like, they'll send a text message, they won't get a response, they send another one. Then they send another one, and they're trying to, like, poke the person to get a response. It doesn't work. Even if they respond, it's a short-term manipulation. It's not long-term. So you have to kind of assess the situation. Hey, I've been, reaching out to this person sporadically over 3 months. They never reach out to me. And then I would say, fuck it, walk away from it. But if it's the kind of thing where you speak relatively often and it's pretty well balanced and you just haven't heard from them in a couple of days, reach out always. That would always be my suggestion. But anyhow. Adonis. Is V reaching out at some point through my real number? Whatever tarot says on that. Yes. Okay. So there is such anxiety that gets created around being blocked. Like throws V out of balance, feels like stuck and stagnant. It has lost control and does not like being out of control or feeling out of control. Yeah, if you don't unblock, then you're going to get a phone call another way. Yeah. Yep. You know, it's so crazy because, and I guess a lot of people do this, it's like the inconsistency in this situation is consistent. And there is consistency and long-term around this relationship, even if it's undefined or here today and not tomorrow, or blocked and unblocked. There's still consistency and long-term around it, even in the inconsistency. So, yeah. You'll hear from them. Well, if he's just looking to argue, you have to make the decision as to whether or not you want to be in this. You know, like that's a personal choice. The cards can't tell you what to do. Just like the cards can't tell you to leave like an abusive situation. You have to make that choice. When you're ready, you leave it. But, and this holds true for anybody. What do you want from the situation? Like it's his birthday. Should I reach out? No. Why would you reach out? What do you want? Everyone's always asking what the other person wants, but what do you want? You want them to change and be a different person? That's not happening. You want them to do what you want them to do? It's not happening. You can get people to do what you want through manipulation, but you can't manipulate somebody to love you. You can't manipulate somebody and bring in long-term success. You could bring in short-term. So you have to ask yourself, what is it that you want from the situation? And then make your decision from there. But the cards can't tell you what to do. You have to decide that. Tanya, what does Tarot want me to know? What does Tarot want me to know? You have some financial stability coming in and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. You have a committed relationship coming in and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to between now and the end of the spring. Oh, Iva, yeah, you could ask again next live stream. I'm going to be on later this afternoon, hopefully. Yeah, but the cards can't tell you if you should move on. You have to make the decision to move on. Cards can't tell you what to do. You have to decide when it's time to move on with anything. Arcade General. Arcade General. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and then the Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You may have a new job or business opportunity that presents itself, and your luck is changing for the better. Could be spending time with a Gemini or a Capricorn. Amber, what to expect in the next 2 weeks? Choices and options around social activity. New beginnings on the horizon. Happiness comes in around having social activity. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Life moves forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Crescent readings with Sagittarius and I for May and June. Depends where you are in this relationship. I don't see much changing. Things look a little stagnant. Things look like they're going to continue the way they are between the two of you. So if it's well balanced and well functioning and you're happy and content, you should be feeling that way between now and the end of June. If you're looking for something to change for the better quickly, you might have to take the initiative because I don't see all that much changing. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Elizabeth, what are Carlos's intentions and feelings? Maybe feeling a little bit stuck or stagnant, or as if life isn't changing quick enough. May feel a little bit as if they're spinning their wheels. Kind of don't really have any intentions as of right now. They're like, they kind of feel like not much is working in their favor, and they're just kind of going with the flow of things. Elizabeth, general read. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may be spending time with a Scorpio. Could be spending time with a Capricorn. Life comes into balance. Maybe planning travel, and you also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Stephanie, general for May. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Money coming in, finances are improving. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Leo, love, single, new love for this summer. Exploring your options leads to success around love this summer. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got a disappointment heals and moves into the past, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You also may have a Pisces and a Virgo that shows up. June, will DS move forward with purchasing the land property? I'm not convinced that they're going to continue. Yeah, I'm not convinced that they're continuing with this. They're going to move forward with it as of right now. Angelus, I'll answer the question, but the donations are $1.99, but it's okay for this time. 555, money today and tomorrow. I have a bill due Friday. Will I be able to pay it? I think you will be able to, yes. Most likely. Susie, T the Capricorn and I, next moves. Communication is coming in. Communication comes in, you may feel as if things are functioning better, and then you may be making plans to see one another soon. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? That's it. That's it. Then I am going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys this afternoon. I'm probably going to come on, I'm thinking around 12. I really need to color my hair. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I put it off. It's a pain in the ass. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you all very much for being here.